NP school can be really challenging. It takes a toll on you. So my last semester for me was very challenging, not just physically, but mentally. It really drained me. I have never been so drained since I started my program. I was so drained to the point that I had to go see a doctor. And with all that being said, some of the things that made me drained were, yes, the work was just too much, was just a lot. I was trying so hard to manage. Husband was helping out as much as he could. He was working, but it was really, really challenging. But one thing I also knew that I did or to myself was that I wasn't eating healthy. I was just eating whatever I could lay my hands on. And it got to a point. So towards the end of the semester, I just told myself, it's time to see a doctor and it's time to get myself back in order. And I'm able to come here and share this because I've spent over a month just resting and just focusing on my health and just pouring into myself because I understand that I cannot pour out from an empty cup. I cannot pour out from an empty vessel. I was empty. I was drained mentally, physically. At a point, I almost broke down. I broke down at some point. My husband was like, consoling me, talking to me, motivating me. Then when I just dropped my pen for the last semester, I said, yes, this is a time to take charge of my health. And what did I do? I said, okay, I've been eating unhealthy. I've been not been sleeping. You lose sleep. You lose so many things. Not eating healthy, not sleeping very well, like your health is just all over the place. So I said, okay, I need to incorporate some healthy diet into my food and I need to let some things go. It was a struggle. I had to mourn some of the foods that I was eating. I said, I need to let this go for now and bring in new things. And I started doing research. And here are some of the items that I incorporated into my diet. I just wanted to go through it. And for this past month, I feel great. I feel energized. I feel like alive again. I'm sleeping well. I'm eating well. I'm more excited. I'm more relaxed. I'm spending more time with my family, with the kids. And I'm so grateful to God for that, for giving me the strength to be able to do that. So I'm just going to go through this. I've said a lot. So I incorporated things like, tricep. So my goal was actually to help my gut health. I read that gut health is key to a lot of things, So I said, okay, I need diet that will help with my gut health. I need to work on my gut health. So I increased my diet. I increased my fiber. I decreased sugar. I decreased sweet things. I don't take milk a lot, but I just cut milk totally. I stop eating white bread, stop eating donuts and cakes and ice cream. Those were the things that we're using to that I get a little relief of pleasure from comfort from. This is a comfort food. I was just living on comfort food. So so far I'm so happy with the result I'm seeing. My skin is looking better. My sleep is better. I could remember things. At the point I was having brain fog, right? So I could think more clearer. I could reason. So quickly, let's go into it. Set it up. So one is my smoothies. I incorporated smoothies. I take green smoothies every day. Fresh, organic vegetables. That's another thing. I focus on organic food. So fresh organic vegetables. So this is a mixed spring vegetable. It's a mix of baby varieties of organic green leaf, organic red leaf, organic romaine, organic butter lettuce. So this, I take it every day with a big bowl of ginger, organic ginger. I blend this with ginger and with pineapples and with mints when I can. Then for sweetener, I use like two or three dates. I have 2 or 3 days to help me with sweeteners, and I add my berries. So this is one I made this evening, and it tastes really good. So I take that almost every day. Then in the morning, I try to start my day. Or if I forget during the day, before the end of the day, I try to take this. This is Ceylon husk, very high in fiber. And I take a teaspoon of it in 8 ounces of water, in a cup of water. I just mix it up and just take it. It's very good. Chai seed. I make my chai seed. I make overnight oats with chai seeds and frozen berries. And I ate a lot of nuts. So my nuts, serious with my nuts, walnuts, almond nuts, pecan, cashew, peanuts. My cashew is right here. So I ate that. I just mix nuts and you know, mix nuts and get like a handful or two and just eat it. And what else? Salmon. I eat salmon about 2 to 3 times every week. It's a salmon, organic wild salmon. And this is sauerkraut. Sauerkraut, I hear, is very high in vitamin C and is a natural probiotic. And this one, it has, it doesn't say, let's see, vitamin D. It has about, let me see. It doesn't say, but it usually has a very high amount of vitamin C and is an organic, natural probiotic. Like I said, gut health is my goal. And I haven't eaten it before. Very salty, but this is how it looks like. Like when I eat like my salmon and I make like black beans, I just put a little on the side. Then these are spices. I use a lot of fresh spices when I cook. A lot of fresh spices, just mix fresh spices. And what else? Oats. This is oat bran. Oat bran, also very high in fiber. It's a good source of fiber and good for heart health. I make my oat fiber like I can use it to eat swallow. Swallow is when I eat it with soup and I make it like very, very thick and with okra soup or vegetable soup. In my soup now, I reduce the amount of red oil I use. I decrease red oil and vegetables and more okras, right? And sardines. So sardines, I take sardines about 2 to 3 times a week. I love sardines, but when I eat it too much, I get tired of it. So these are my sardines. Then next, no, still on the sardine, to increase my omega-3 intake, right? Sardine has, this one is the certified wild caught skinless boneless sardine in 100% olive oil, right? I got a pack from Costco and it didn't really cost that much. It's a very good price. And it has about a 1,700 milligrams of omega-3, just this little thing, and 20 grams of protein, 15 grams of vitamin D. I take this. What else have I not talked about? So my sourdough, I love white bread, but I switched my white bread to sourdough bread. And so far, initially it was hard for me, but now I think I love sourdough bread, I would say. I love it now. I don't miss white bread that much. I see sometimes I'm like, but I say, no. So that's it. And also my vitamins, I really invested in my vitamins and I take magnesium glycinate, 120 milligrams. It helps with better sleep and eases stress. I take one daily. This is about, yes, 120 milligrams. Then vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. I take 5,000 IU, which is also same as 50 microgram. So I take one daily as well to help with my immunity. So these are some of the things. And lastly, for tea, I like to take moringa tea. I take moringa tea once a day or a few times a week. So yeah, these are the things I've incorporated into my diet. Some I've let go. In my subsequent video, I'm going to talk about some of the diet that I've let go, and I'm going to talk about each of this diet and the benefits and how they really helped me. I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost I lost about 7 pounds just by changing my diet. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.